Few stories begin with such cruel simplicity. A good man, at the very moment his life is about to begin, is destroyed by forces he does not understand. The Count of Monte Cristo is not merely a tale of revenge. It is a deep exploration of justice, patience, identity, and the terrifying power of waiting. Edmond Dantès is young, capable, and deeply loved. He has done nothing wrong, yet through envy, cowardice, and political paranoia, he is falsely accused and imprisoned in the Château d'If, a place designed not just to hold men, but to erase them. What makes his suffering unbearable is not only the injustice, but the uncertainty. Days stretch into years. Hope slowly corrodes. Edmond does not know if he will ever be heard, or if the world has already forgotten him. Inside the prison, something crucial happens. Edmond meets Abbé Faria, a man who transforms confinement into education. Through him, Edmond learns history, philosophy, languages, mathematics, and most importantly, how the world truly works. The novel makes a brutal point here. Suffering alone does not make you wise. Meaningful suffering requires understanding. Without knowledge, pain only destroys. With knowledge, it sharpens. When Faria dies, and Edmond escapes, he does not simply regain his freedom. He abandons his old self entirely. Edmond Dantès dies in the dungeon. What emerges is the Count of Monte Cristo, a man of immense wealth, intelligence, and strategic patience. This transformation is central to the novel's philosophy. Revenge, Dumas suggests, cannot be impulsive. True revenge requires time, discipline, and emotional restraint. The Count does not strike quickly. He studies, he waits, he allows his enemies to destroy themselves using their own weaknesses. Yet this raises a disturbing question. What happens to a person who lives only for vengeance? As the Count executes his plans with near-divine precision, the novel slowly reveals the cost. He manipulates lives, destroys families, and plays the role of fate itself. Justice and cruelty begin to blur. The Count believes he is an instrument of providence. But Dumas quietly asks whether any human being has the right to assume that role. One of the novel's most powerful ideas is that revenge does not restore the past. Edmond can never reclaim his innocence, his lost years, or the simple happiness he once had. Power gives him control, but not peace. Only when he recognizes the suffering he has caused innocent people does he begin to question his path. Mercy, not vengeance, becomes the final lesson. In the end, the Count of Monte Cristo is a meditation on time and transformation. It argues that patience is the most dangerous human trait, that identity is not fixed, and that while suffering can create greatness, it can just as easily consume the soul. The novel does not celebrate revenge. It warns us about the kind of person revenge forces us to become.